Well, hey guys and gals, we are back with the third video here on this modern apartment building that we're working on. So what I wanted to do today was start building upwards with this guy. So one thing that I forgot to do at the end of last episode was change these out right here. I like the sugarcane, but the problem is there's just water dripping all over the place downstairs. So I'm going to take that out, and instead I'm going to put a little bit of bamboo in there because that doesn't require the water. I actually like the look of the sugarcane better than the bamboo for some things, but we're just going to do that, and then we're going to put a little bit of leaf in behind it like this, and that looks way too symmetrical. There we go. Something like that. Okay, that's done. Next, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and copy and paste this thing. So what I'm going to do is give myself a structure block. And before you do that, you have to make sure you've got some space in your inventory somewhere. So there we go. All right, give at hex regulus. You don't have to do that if you're, but let's see, structure, Minecraft structure block. There we go. I wonder what Minecraft structure void is. Huh. Anyway, that's new. Haven't seen that before. Okay, so now what I need to do is figure out where does this thing go such that I can get it all put in here. So I'm going to grab some random block that we can count with. Let's see. How about these diamond blocks? There we go. That's random. And then we're going to come out this way because I need to make sure that the structure block is outside of this and outside of this. I think that it can go right here like that, and then we can put this one on save, and then we need a corner block that's going to be up here somewhere, and we need to come out from here like this, and then so actually I think I can put it right here like that. Okay, tear this back out. All right, so the tricky part is copying this thing, so hopefully we'll be able to do that. All right, so we're gonna put a name on this. We're gonna call this what should we call this? Let's see, we'll just call it layer. Just call it layers. How about layer? Whatever, it doesn't matter. There we go. Oh, junk. Let's see, we need to put this on corner. There we go. And then we'll put done. There we go. Okay, then we're gonna go ahead and take this and do layer for our structure name, and then you hit detect. But then I don't see the bounding box. Maybe that's because I have shaders on. Let's take the shaders off. Okay, that was the problem. I had the shaders on, which gave us that. Okay, so that's what I wanted. I actually want to cut off this top piece because it's actually the same as this bottom piece right here, and we don't want double that, if that makes sense. Okay, so then we're going to hit, let me just double check to make sure that everything is included. We're not including anything we don't want. There we go. Okay, now I did put some entities inside last time, so we're going to make sure that entities is turned on, and then we're going to hit save. Oops. Entities is on, and there's a second button, save. This is the one we want right here. There we go. Okay, now hopefully if I go upwards, hey, from here, and then I put our block, and then I do a load, and we'll call it layer. It has completely put it in a weird spot. That's irritating. So that's the trouble with these, is getting them in the right position. So I think what I need to do is come right here and go up. Now I could adjust it. Those of you that are savvy, I can't adjust it in here, but what I want to do is do this quickly, so I don't want to necessarily adjust it every time. So I'm going to try to place the structure block where it's going to actually load the way that I want it to. So I think right here, let's see. Yes, that will do it, I think. And if we break that one, I think so. I think that'll do it. Okay. Break that, and we're just going to go ahead and hit load and see what happens. Holy cow. Look at that. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, that's perfect. All right, now we're going to go up and do it again. See, so we got to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we're just going to put it again. Layer. Let's see, load. That looks right. Load it in. Looks like all of our item frames popped off on the inside, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Okay, that looks pretty good so far. All right, I'm going to do this a few more times. Okay, all right. I ended up doing 11 layers, so it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I did notice one thing that's a little bit weird, and that is that on all of these, there's like this block sticking out right there, so I need to take all and remove those. And then I'm trying to decide if I like this white right here, or if I want to make that blue. I'm kind of thinking I should make it blue, because it goes like white, blue, white, blue, white, blue, all the way to the top. But I'm not 100% sure what I want to do with that. So I'm just going to leave it for now. But these have to go for sure. The other thing that I wanted to do was these leaves, like a lot of them, they're hanging over. And they all hang over in kind of the same way. So I might go through and kind of move them around so that it looks a little bit more natural. But the idea is that it was really easy to build all of these layers. It would have taken hours and hours and hours to make all of these layers if I didn't use the structure blocks. So the next thing I'm going to do is tear out all these structure blocks and these diamond blocks, because we don't need these anymore. There we go. And then we're going to go ahead and work on the top a little bit, and then maybe we'll work on the bottom a little bit. Okay, that's done. So we got all those blocks out of there. There we go. I think I like it. I'm not like 100% sure that I love it, but I definitely like it. I think that something that I don't like is I don't like the bottom. I don't think it's big enough. I should have gone double the height of that at least. But for kind of like my second, maybe this is my third skyscraper, and having improvised it without a plan of any sort, I think it looks pretty good, especially from this view right here where you can see the cyan strip like that. I think that looks really good. But anyways, let's go ahead and work on this upper area. So I think what I need to do is extend this up one more block, and then we'll just put a roof on the top of it. So yeah, we'll just go like that. I think this comes up here, and then we need that, and then we'll come around with the cyan. And I think that the top of this is going to be cyan. Like this. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to cover over the whole top with cyan. There we go. And I went ahead and made this squared off, so that way when you see it from the outside, it looks squared off like that. And I think that looks pretty good. I was kind of considering the glass. Let's see if this looks better. No, I like it with the cyan capping it off like that. There we go. Okay, cool. And then I like how these bamboos are kind of stretching up like that. I think that it needs some sort of like a tower of some kind to kind of make it look like an antenna of some sort. I don't know. But we want to go with, let's see, maybe andesite wall and some iron bars. See if that looks good. And then iron bars on top of that. Just like that. That looks kind of cool. I think we should make another one that's taller. And then we should probably do 3. If we're going to do 2, we should do 3. So we're going to make one that's even taller. And then we'll do one that's a little shorter. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I like that. Okay. The other thing that I wanted to do was work on this top a little bit. So I'm going to take this down to there, I think. And then what I wanted to do was build a pool up here. So I'm going to get rid of all these leaves and all this stuff. And we're going to make a pool up here somehow. So I think that what I have to do is replace all the grass with the bottom of the pool. And then we're going to make it so that there's going to be glass like on the side. And I think that glass is going to be cyan, but I might do the black glass. We'll see. So I'm going to tear all this out, fill this with white concrete, and go from there. All right, that's all filled in. Next, we got to bring this... Yeah, we got to bring this all up by 1 block. Well, maybe let's put in the pool first. Okay, we're going to go ahead and grab out our... thinking about... Let's just try the cyan stained glass for a minute. Let's just say we use cyan. Let's see what that would look like. And I'm going to come along just the edge like this. Okay. How does that look? I think that looks right. I think that looks right. Yeah, because then you can tell that it's different than like the layers below it. Okay, cool. All the way around here. You know what? Maybe I'll go ahead and turn my shaders back on. There we go. And we're going to come this way with some white concrete. And this way with some white concrete, like that. There we go. And that's going to be kind of like the pool entrance area. And then we need to bring all this up by a block. So I'm going to tear all of this out and rebuild it. Okay, there we go. I think that looks really nice. I think that looks pretty cool. You know what? I'm kind of thinking that, I don't know, maybe you need to get rid of this one. Or just make this one a little bit taller, actually. Like this. That's pretty good. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and fill this all with water. I'm a little nervous to do this because it's so high up, and you guys know what happens with water when it falls. But I think we're going to be good to fill this with water. There we go. All right, now we have a little swimming pool up top. That's really cool. That is really something. I like this. Okay, then we wanted to go in here, and we're going to replace all this with the white concrete, like this. There we go. And then we're going to have to move this up, obviously. But actually, we don't need any of this stuff. We only need this guy. Yeah. Just for now. Just for now. I don't feel like working on the elevator at the moment. Let's go ahead and back up and see what this looks like. I think it looks great. I think it looks great, except for this bottom area. It needs to be taller. But there's no way in heck I'm doing that. But, yeah. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. All right, in here, this definitely needs some work. Look at this place. Okay, let's go ahead and bring down our... I think what we should do is tear this out and bring down the... No, because it's going to come on the inside, isn't it? Okay. All right. I think we need to do something. We need to do something, obviously. So we're going to bring this down like this, just so we know where it is. Okay, there's our drop. And then we're going to bring our glass to there. And then I think if we just go like this, that should do that one. Okay. And then we might have to cover this with just blue, because it's going to be covered over by the elevator anyway. And then we're going to do the same here. Bring this down. Bring this down. There we go. And bring this down. And to be honest with you guys, I have no idea what to put in here. Like, no clue. I've been thinking about it for a while, and I've come up with nothing. So, yeah. Not sure in the slightest what I want to put in here. Even like what kind of a floor I want to have. It should be like some kind of like a lobby area, or maybe like a store in here. Yeah, not exactly sure. I'm not exactly sure. Let's see, if we did a store, what we could do is we could put a wall in here like this going across. And then this could be like the lobby for the apartment building. And then the store could be over here. And I kind of like that idea. So let's go ahead and do that. And let's use some birchwood stripped logs to create the floor in here. And I'm going to go this way with them, I think. And then we might do like a little pattern of some sort. But let's go ahead and fill it in first with the stripped logs. There we go. Okay, that's pretty good. Definitely need some lights in here for you guys. Let's see. Lanterns. And then I wonder if I could turn the brightness up. Let's see. Options. Video says, ooh, brightness is bright. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and turn off the shaders while we're working in here. I love shaders, but for some reason inside they just don't work that well. There we go. All right, and then I think, again, what I'm going to do is tear this out and put in the blue cyan. We're just going to cover up the windows. We don't need a window there, and we don't need a window here. Sweet. Okay, that's nice. And then to create our little shop, I think what I'm going to do is build this out like this. Come on over here. Like that. Okay, and then where would it make sense to have the door to the shop? I think right here. There we go. And then this would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Does that do it? Yep. And then we're going to go ahead and put in some window there. So grab our window block like this. There we go. You know what? Maybe this shop needs 2 doors. Maybe it does. Like that. There we go. Oh, let's grab this. Okay, our shop has 2 doors. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right. I was talking about doing maybe like a pattern in here. Be kind of fun to go like this, and then maybe put like a cyan block in the middle. Like that. Is that going to look cool? I don't know. I don't know. I like the idea of it. It's kind of cool. I think I should do it. Yeah, that actually looks really cool. I like that. Okay, so we're gonna keep doing this and let you know when I'm done. Okay, I think that looks really cool. That looks really, really nice. Really, really, really nice. I think I missed one. Right here. Yeah. There we go. Kind of shows you which way to go. Like, okay, I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna go in my elevator. And then the shop. Ooh, what kind of a shop do we want to do? I don't know. Maybe like a potion shop or something. I have no idea, you guys. We need to fill in this space though. So I think I'm going to just fill in the floor with white concrete. Okay, there we go. That looks nice and clean. And then, yeah. Maybe there's like a little checkout area right here. There we go. That's pretty cool. All right, and then maybe there's like just shelves all the way around like this. There we go, and not in front of the glass though. Like that. Okay. That's starting to look pretty good. And then maybe in the middle, there's like some little places like this. See, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Maybe there's like that. But now we have 1, 2, 3, and 2. Just trying to plan it out so that it kind of looks, we've got something in here. Okay. That's pretty good, I think. Yeah, this looks, it kind of reminds me of like a little clothing store, like a Gap or something. Maybe we're making a Gap. I don't know. Maybe we're making a Gap. Here we go. Just gonna kind of do that around the windows. I think that looks pretty cool, actually. Looks a lot better. There we go. Four, 3, 2. We should go 3, 3, 3 like that. 3, 3, 3. That's better. Okay. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Maybe here we're gonna go like this. And like this. Alright. Okay, now we just need to decorate this shop with stuff. Put lots and lots of stuff in here. Okay guys, well, I did the decoration of this and I forgot to hit record. So sorry about that. It's all done. And you guys probably appreciate a little bit of a time, you know, like a progress update. But basically what I decided to do was to make this like a little potion shop. I just thought it just kind of fit. I was thinking about doing clothing, like making it like a little gap or something. But I decided not to do that, and the reason for that is because making all the different colors of clothing just takes forever, and I just didn't want to do it. So you could have made it a little clothing shop too. All right, we're kind of running out of time here in the video, but I think we might be able to complete this water elevator. Now the question is, do these... wow, this is really tall. See, we need to deal with this one at the top. So what we have to do is take that out, replace that, replace this guy, and then we got to go with, we got to get some stuff in here. I probably should have just selected it. All right, so we've got our redstone repeater. We've got that. We've got our powdered concrete. We've got redstone, and then we need to grab this piston because this needs to move up by 1, and all of this needs to move up by 1. There we go. And then the trouble is these darn observers are just really difficult to put in. There we go. Okay, that's good. And then we got one here, right? Yeah, I think that's all it needs. I'm pretty sure that's all it needs. It's just right there. Okay, and then we have to put in our deal there, and then we need to close that off eventually, but I want to make sure it's working first. So we're going to take our birchwood pressure plate and put it right here, like that, and then, I don't know why I didn't, oops, it's not white concrete hex. Come on. I don't know why I didn't do this up here. Inside of here. Okay, the next thing I want to do is make sure that these observers are all connected, like going downwards. That looks right. That looks right. Okay, so it looks like everything's good as far as that. Okay. Now I think the way to go to get this to work out is we're going to go ahead and put in all of the buckets into each one of these. So what I need to do is get a bunch of buckets out. Let's see, 16 buckets should do it, and I'm just going to put the buckets in here like one in each. Okay, I put the buckets in all the way to the top here, and then there's one thing that happened that I figured out what's going on, and what happened was when I copied and pasted these, I copied and pasted the layers, that is, I used the entities on the save, but then I forgot you have to turn it on the load too every time you load it, so it's pretty annoying, but yeah, so that means all these signs got deleted, and we need to put them back. So I'm going to go through every layer and put in a sign. Let's see, that was a good sign, except for the fact that I think we lost all of our buckets. Oh, man. Okay, so I put in buckets, but the problem is every other dispenser lost a bucket. So that means that the redstone going down is not activating some of the dispensers, half of them actually. So I'm going to figure out what's going on with that, and when I figure it out, I will let you know and tell you how to fix it. Okay, I'm pretty sure that what happened was on some of these layers, I did not put in an observer, and that observer has to face this way. So basically, there's a piece of redstone dust right above this guy right here, right above this block, on the levels that have, shoot, oh crap, well, on the levels that have the grass, okay, there's, yeah, we got to go like that on every single one. So, yeah, this one is fine because it has it below it, but this one here needs it right there. Yeah. And then this one's fine. And then right there. And this one's fine. And then right there. Okay, and so on and so forth all the way down. Okay, now comes the moment of truth. I've got all the buckets put back in, and I'm using empty buckets to start with because it's just a lot easier that way. If you put the full buckets in, then things can go awry. So next what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and start at the bottom here. And I know I need to put the soul sand. I like to do that last because it's just easier. And we're just going to go up every single level and make sure that every level has water and that water's not leaking out. That would be very... Uh-oh. No, that's there. Okay. Okay, so I went ahead and put in the soul sand down here, and everything is now working. So you go up to the first layer here, and then go ahead and push the button, and then the next one, and push the button, and the next one, and you push the button. And I don't know why that's happening, but you push the next one, and so on and so forth, and everything seems to be working just fine. Looks like it's really good. Okay, the other thing that I want to do was to go ahead and change a couple of things up above. All right, guys, it's all completely done. I replaced all of that stuff right here, and I think that just that little detail right there just made it a lot better. Yeah, I'm really happy about this build. Obviously, I turned my shaders back on, but I think it even looks good without the shaders. This thing looks really cool. I kind of wish I made it a little bit bigger, but for a totally improvised skyscraper, I'm really happy with this. I think it looks absolutely amazing. I love these windows that go all the way up and down. I love the cyan sort of support structure, the elevator area. The bottom, like I said, I wish it was a little bit bigger, but maybe next time I do a skyscraper, I will make a larger bottom part to it. But actually, from the ground, it doesn't look bad at all. It just looks a little small from the air. Yeah. This thing is amazing. I really like it. Well, guys and gals, this has been Hex. I hope that you've enjoyed this wonderful little tutorial let's build thingy on this skyscraper. I hope maybe you learned a thing or two or got inspired to build your own skyscraper, or maybe even tried to build this one here along with me. So let me know down in the comments if you enjoyed this. Let me know also if there's something else that you would like to see me do in the future. Also, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, share, all that kind of wonderful stuff. That helps me out. But more importantly, I hope that you are having an amazing day, and God bless.